independence is not negotiable. Biafra leaves. Today Nigeria is in confusion. Jihadist terrorist killings everywhere in Nigeria. Biafra leaves. Retreat and surrender is dead for us. Therefore, no retreat, no surrender. God bless Biafra Republic, government in exile, under the leadership of Prime Minister His Excellency Ogechukwu Nkere, for standing tall for Biafra independence and freedom. God bless Biafra. God bless Biafra. God bless Biafra, the land of the rising sun. God bless Biafra. God bless Biafra. God bless Biafra, the land of the rising sun.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of us. I am here once more today for us to continue to talk about Biafra. Biafra's freedom is non-negotiable. No man or woman will make Biafrans go back on their quest for freedom, because it is our inalienable right. Join me from wherever you are and let us continue. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ ekenekwa m unu. Ọ ga-adịlụ nwoke mma dịlụ nwaanyị mma. Onye ọbụla join na m ka anyị kwuo ife gbasalụ Biafra. Echi bụ Friday, and after Friday ọ bụrụ Saturday our fundraising. So join me and let us continue. Join me, my people. Biafra remains our home. We can never surrender. We are not giving up until it is completely over. Join me, my people. Join me and let us continue. Join me, join me. Join me, wonderful people. Biafra remains our home, and nothing can make us go back from what we are looking to get. We want Biafra, and it is non-negotiable. Wonderful Biafrans, a lot has been happening. And what do we intend to get? What do we intend to achieve? We want our freedom. We want to be free from Nigeria. So join me from wherever you are watching and let us continue. There's a lot to talk about, but my people, we are going to take it one after the other. Now, the main reason why I am here today is one or few things. I'm not going to be long. Why I'm not going to be long is that most people, most people don't like very long videos, and what do? They don't watch at all. But I want us to do this. Listen to this video and I will take it up from there. Biafrans, we all know about this. They said that the word of the elders is the beginning of wisdom. We Biafrans, we have always talked about our freedom since 1967 till date. We have had many leaders, many men and women have died, laid their innocent lives for this freedom. At this level, we are not going to give up. When we talk about funding our freedom, we are not joking. We are not mixing words because we need it. If you are a genuine and sincere Biafran, you will understand that what we need and what should be done is to support this government in exile, BRGIE. We are very liberal-minded people. That was why when the Fulanis came to that region, we gave them free hand. We allowed them to settle. Those of them who went to school to educate themselves, they did so without harassment, without abduction. But today, the Fulanis have risen. The Fulanis have risen to clear away innocent children from schools, abduct farmers, just to keep everybody hungry, as they did during the war, at Baba Wolowo's instruction. Now, Gumi has taken over. Biafrans, no matter what you do, for those of us who believe in Biafra, we are not going to give up. We need to go home. Some of us are getting older, and the younger ones cannot be allowed to grow into insecurity. I was watching throughout the internet. Yesterday, I saw children holding placards, school children, that they are scared of going to school. What a country. So, Biafrans, we cannot afford to go through what our forefathers did not go through. They fought very hard to protect and maintain our ancestral homes. And they gave us good life, good background. We cannot disappoint them. On the 30th of May, we celebrated our heroes. And now what are we doing? Everybody is relaxing. We cannot afford to relax. We cannot afford to ignore what should be done for Biafra to come. Biafra is only our name. Biafra is not a human being. We are the human beings that will nurture Biafra to be known all over the world. We cannot be sitting calling on America, calling on Israel, without doing nothing, without doing something very reasonable. Now I have this video because my title of today's program is that Nigeria's solution to terrorism is separation. And they say that the words of the elders is the beginning of wisdom. We have said enough on this platform, talked enough about our plight to leave Nigeria. Fulanis hated the Igbos with passion. Yorubas are not helping matters. They don't love us. But why are they fighting to keep everybody together so that they can Islamize you? And we already have our own religion, including the fact that they want to settle their all Marudin Fulanis all over Africa, in our land. So, my people, before I go to this program, I have to thank and appreciate my fellow Biafrans who are here to convene this program with me. NK Ndewo at Coleman, thank you so much. Coleman said that you should share, and let the video go viral. Uchenna, my brother Ndewo, and CN Rock. Thank you, Biafrans. Those of you watching online should key in to this very program. We Biafrans, we can never be tired of telling the world how it all started, where we are, and where we are heading to. So today is a bit chilly in the UK, and I have to dress up to cover up because my people, Aghalundo Kpaako, Onyilo Esilulie, and that is not our policy. Ịgadị ndụ lie ife ịkpata. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ gbakọtanụ. Ugo ebelugonu na mgbagbu. Agwọ nọ n'akịrịka. Onye ọbụla jisi ike. Wele ọsọ wele ije. Bịa support Obreji. It is our government. Support our Prime Minister Mazi Oge Nkere. This young man, this humble man, this man wants Biafra to come, and he's not joking about it. Mazi Oge Nkere cannot continue without your support. We are advocating for the support of this Prime Minister because the people of Ambazonia, Nigeria government detained their leader when he ran away from Cameroon thinking that he was coming to Nigeria for solace, for refuge. And Buhari, what did he do? Buhari handed that man over to Cameroonians. And Dr. Cho Ayaba came out for Ambazonians. Cameroonians stretched their hand in Europe and detained him. Similarly, we Biafrans, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was abducted from Kenya, but the Nigerian government cannot arrest or detain Gumi or Malami or what's his name, the vice president, Pantami, and what's his name again? The vice president of Nigeria, when he was a governor at Borno State. You all know his participation. His name just escaped me. Kashim Shetima. Nigeria government cannot arrest them, but they went to Kenya to abduct Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now they went and abducted and detained him for doing nothing because he's talking about our freedom. They also stretched their hands like they detained Cho Ayoba in Europe. They also detained first Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. Biafrans, we are not doing anything wrong. We are very careful and diligent human beings. We always want to do things right. And currently, because we Biafrans, we cannot give up. Our current leader is Mazio Genkere. He needs our support. We must guide and protect him. Even there was a time, one of our defense chiefs, Mazi Success, he said that Onye Ndu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that we should protect and guide our current Prime Minister, Mazi Genkere, with everything in us. So where is that guidance? Where is that support? He needs us. He cannot come to do what I'm doing. It is my duty to project him as someone that is leading us right now. And you all are seeing all the things that he does and that he continues to do. He has been promising us that he will never give up because he is not a quitter. And we all are not quitters. We cannot quit until Biafra comes. It is our responsibility to nurture and support him by donating generously. Even if it is one ejema, donate it with your clean heart, knowing that you have somebody leading you somewhere, and that person needs your support. There is no how Mazio Genkere will be supporting you, going to Washington, D.C., doing all the things he's doing, and you still want him to be the one to finance and support Breji. We are now a government. So my title of today's program is that Nigeria's solution to terrorism is separation. There are some youths, I will show the video here, demonstrating in Abuja, telling you that they want Tinubu and APC to go and terrorists to go. That cannot be possible because the government of the day is supporting the terrorists. So what will happen is separation, and everybody will go their separate ways and rule their territorial boundaries, their government, and the governance will be easy for everybody. Nigeria geographically expressed itself as a country that have three nations: Biafra, Oduduwa, and Hausa. They should all go and rule themselves. And that is why I say that the word of the elder is the beginning of wisdom. Let us listen to this, our old daddy, and hear what he said.
Out of Nigeria, Biafra is the way. Biafra exit is the door that will allow other nations to leave Nigeria. So everybody, because if our government careless, these powers that be in the world, they go down by force. So if our government careless, that's why they do this program. Israel say make they let Kanu go, make a release Biafra. Trump they talk. Other nations they talk. African nations they talk. Maybe now they watch the actions of the superpowers of the world, waiting they want to take Biafra do for Nigeria. How they want come up Biafra from Nigeria, how they want free Kanu. That is the key to the future. Biafra is the key to the future of Nigeria. If now look at my post where I do for July, before they say they want do judgment for 18th of July, I write for that post, I say, free Nnamdi Kanu, may they go. Nnamdi Kanu na Fulani problem, no be Yoruba problem. I dey talk, make our president here say, you will be Yoruba, don't inherit Fulani problem. Kanu say Fulani problem. Because the prophecy where they see, now the prophecy they work against them. Now wetin they won't do, now in they see for prophecy, no be wetin Yoruba won't do, now they see for prophecy. Even if Nigerian government no want divide Nigeria, the world powers go divide Nigeria because of Biafra. So Biafra is the way. Every part of Nigeria we won't go, make they ready to go. As Biafra they go, all of us come out through Biafra. Now, but not be that one I want talk. What I want to talk be say, the powers that be want each unit stakeholder of Nigeria to have a good future. The sufferness where Igbo people they suffer, and the genocide of Christians in Nigeria, it don't reach the whole world. And because of that, they want make peace. Peace where we say political peace, where everybody go feel defend himself and stand by himself. That is the ultimate goal. And this is what our government should do to complement the effort of the American government. The American government now don't subdue all the cabals, negative cabals. Don't subdue all the powerful people. We no let all the chains where they put for the hand and leg of National Assembly, all the chains where they put for president hand. We no let her do what they mind. American government initiative for Nigeria now. It don't commot those ones for road. So the presidents at the National Assembly should do the needful. So may we do friendly separation into cooperation. Confederation is friendly separation to cooperate at a higher level with respect and dignity. That is confederation. And with all the friends of Biafra now, they no go gree for that parliamentary way when they talk. So may una think am well, or else they will just jack Biafra comot. It will become republic by itself. And once you do that, Yoruba nation too, they get name for United Nations. They go just give them their own. The middle better, where they buy anyhow, United Nations go give them their own republic. Niger Delta Republic don't stand. Therefore, government should play ball. Do it before they do it for you. We must divide ourselves before they divide us. This is good news. If Nigeria government no want divide us, they go divide us. The world powers to go divide us. Therefore, the government must show relevance. As they help us now, they don't send all the cabals to sleep. The powerful people where they hold us down, all of them they run for their life. This is the time where all of them they run. Make the government come sit down, National Assembly and the presidency. May they organize small confab, then referendum. May they make all of us vote for how we want to do them. May they do them. May we get Confederation Republic of Nigeria. Parliamentary no go work because the friend of Biafra no go grip parliamentary. They want Biafra may stand by himself. So everybody must stand by himself. That's the formula. Biafra is the way, is what to study to solve Nigeria problem. That's all.
Biafrans, you have all heard it.
Go.
And as this daddy rightly said, Biafra remains the only way. Biafra remains the only solution for that country. Because we are people, in fact, if you go throughout Nigeria, the whole region, Yoruba land, Hausa land, Benue, Plateau, you will see Biafrans there. And they said that any state you come, that you do not see a Biafran person, an Igbo man, that you should run away. We are the light. But they have been sitting on our light, spiritually and physically. So Biafrans, why don't you value yourselves? Why don't you take that challenge to brighten your star by supporting Breji? What does Breji mean? Biafra Republic government in exile. Why are we not going home? You people are now the ones holding and delaying your exit. Rise up. Tomorrow is Friday, and after tomorrow is Saturday, our mega fundraising. If you look at this, the foot of this very platform, the studio, you will see www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org. Go there and donate. Go and donate. Support your government. Support your Prime Minister, Mazio Genkere. He is working tirelessly, selflessly, to see that Biafra comes. Every day he is on the road, driving, going to Washington, D.C., going to Capitol. What does he go there to do? He go to talk about Biafra. He go to evangelize the freedom of his people. Once more, let me try and see how best I can analyze this wonderful speech from this our Yoruba father.
Because if our government careless, these powers that be in the world, they go do am by force. So if our government careless, that's why they do this program. Israel say make they let Kanu go, make a release Biafra. Trump they talk, other nations they talk, African nations they talk. Maybe now they watch the actions of the superpowers of the world, waiting they want to take Biafra do for Nigeria. How they want to come up Biafra from Nigeria, how they want free Kanu. That is the key to the future. Biafra.
You have heard it. The key to the future. He is very observant. I listened to him and decided to bring his video. Biafra is the only way. Now, let me look for a video that will complement what this our daddy is saying. A video of the people of Warri. You all know that Warri is not very far from us. Warri is very close. But what do you see? You see that the people of Warri are running away from their homes. Now, Biafrans, tell me that what something like this happening in Warri, that it cannot happen in Biafra a second time. Warri people are running, fleeing away from their homes. Are they not close? They are in Ekulobia. They are in Ogidi. They are in Imo State. They are in Abia. Also in Enugu. That is what this our daddy here is talking about. That's what he is talking about, that if Nigeria do not separate peacefully by themselves, that the people of the world will do so for them. And when our Prime Minister keeps saying, Biafra is here, Biafra is here, try and donate and fund your freedom. He knows what he is telling you. Because those super powers that this daddy is making reference to are with us. When Nigeria terrorist groups keeps doing what they are doing today, sending people away from their homes, they are creating more avenues for us to escape and flee from Nigeria completely. But the question is, Why are they fighting us? Why are they not letting us go? Because they don't love us. They are fighting you for maybe 2 or 3 reasons. One is because of the oil. They use the oil money to sponsor terrorism. They use the oil money and gas to get loan from so many countries. If I have the time, I will show you videos that explains what I'm telling you. I will show you videos explaining clearly what I am saying now. That this elderly father have used the eye of an elderly man to see the future. Biafra is their only solution. And Nigerians are always getting it wrong. Yes, very, very disheartening. It is, my sister. It is very disheartening. They don't love you. What they want, 2 or 3 things. To use your natural resources from everywhere, no matter where it is coming from Akwa Ibom, Biafra land, there's oil, beetles and chippings, bitumen. They have oil and gas in Iguacha, Biafra land. They have oil and gas in Imo State. They have oil and gas in Abia State. They have oil and gas in Warri, where all these people I showed you are running from. All the mineral resources we have, they want to continue to control it so that for eternity they will be in charge. And they are also fighting us because they want us to run away so that they will go and gather all the Fulanis wandering all over Africa and settle them in Biafra land. As if to say the North is not spacious enough for them. They want to claim ownership where there is no right for that claim. Biafrans, are we going to be watching, looking at them? Now the NNPC, they are all full of this. And I will show you a video where Oshimole and many senators in the Senate House, where they make laws, are demanding for him life or death. So when this elderly father is telling you that the division of Nigeria is the only solution, it is enough for a title of a program.
Biafra is the key to the future of Nigeria. If you now look at my post where I do for July,
Biafra is the key to the future of Nigeria. As I said earlier, and I'm going to repeat, no matter where you go in Nigeria, if you do not find an Igbo man there, nwanne kwocha, that's what Flavor sang in his song, one of his popular songs, that anywhere you go and you do not see a Biafran, that you should leave. And that is a very wise saying, like this father is talking here, that Biafra is the key to the future of Nigeria. They went to Kenya to abduct Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Onyendu, but they cannot detain Gumi. They allow Shetima, the one that is now insecurity minister. When they won the election in year 2023, he said that he will be the security, in charge of security. Tinubu chose to be in charge of gas and oil. Every day I will continue to tell you people this. Because my people, you appear to be sleeping. You appear to have forgotten that you are the light of that country as this father said here, that Biafra is the key to the future of Nigeria. What are we waiting for? These are people who don't like us, and they don't hide it. I've just showed you the video where people of Warri are running away, fleeing from their homes. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, ugwu ebelugonu na mgbagbu agwọ nọ n'akịrịka. Kunienu, echi bụ Friday, nwanne echi bụ Saturday, our mega fundraising. Support your freedom. Support your prime minister. In Bible, they said that your prophet is your prophet. Your prime minister is your profit and your benefit. He is moving like a raging bull from pillar to post just to make sure that Biafra comes. And he deserves our support. He needs our support. Support Mazio Genkere, His Excellency, our Prime Minister. He is the one holding the button. We have to run quick and give him this button so that he will run and get to the post. Don't allow him to be overwhelmed. This Baba here, he is a Yoruba man. He is very, very clear with everything he said on this video. My darling sister Ndewo, thank you so much for joining us. Biafrans, if you think that I am going to be tired, never. I am not feeling very well, very cold, very feverish, but I am here. I am here. Why? Because we can never give up. Biafra must come. The world must hear and know that Nigeria government sponsors terrorism. They nurture terrorism. If they can go to Kenya to abduct and deport Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria, why can't they fight all these terrorist groups? Because they support them. They want them to Islamize. They want them to capture all the towns and settle their Marudin Fulanis all over Africa. If you do not know that, know it. I don't know whether I will break your brain and put all this thought and knowledge. We Biafrans, we must fight. What do you need to fight with right now? Ejema and Eje, go to our website www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org, all in small letter. When you get there, everything is self-explanatory. You will donate or you will give us loan and pay your BLT, Biafra Liberation Tax. Let us continue to listen to our uncle, our elderly brother. He is saying the truth. Yorubas have sold their soul to the devil. They have no conscience. That's why they are supporting Fulanis. He said it all, but we have to analyze what he is saying one after the other.
Before they say they want to do judgment for 18th of July, I write for that post, I say, free Nnamdi Kanu, may they go. Nnamdi Kanu na Fulani problem, no be Yoruba problem. I dey talk, make our president here say, you will be Yoruba, don't inherit Fulani problem.
Have you heard it? You know, when an elderly man sits down, he will see something that is up. Even if a child climbs that up, they will never see it. He is saying it exactly how it is. Fulani problem is to destabilize you, drive you away from your home, install their people, Islamize you, close your own church, close your own religion, you must, or you are unalived. You will be unalived. But why is he saying that it is not a Yoruba problem? Because he has seen that his Yoruba political or politician brothers are all supporting the Fulanis. Because an adult who is honest does not hide the truth in any corner. Even if he has a corner to hide it, he will bring it out. Like this elderly brother has brought it out, that Biafra case is not for Yoruba people. But what do? They are in contract with the Fulanis. Why are they fighting to keep us? Our oil and gas, oil in Calabar, oil in Akwa Ibom, oil in Biafra land, oil in the other side of Biafra, Warri and Saple. They are currently in charge. The Sokoto Caliphate is currently in charge. Support Biafra Republic government in exile. Support Mazio Genkere, our prime minister. When you send somebody to farm for you, you have to feed them. You have to give them water. You have to give them food. You have to give them material to work with. We cannot be calling him our prime minister without giving him the equipment to do the work for us. No, my people, Biafra is not a personal business. It is not Mazio Genkere's personal business. Biafra is the business of Biafrans. Therefore, rise up, come and donate. Come and donate. Donate and support him to do the work for you, because he is willing. If you do not know, I'm telling you now, ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, whatever you have, if ọbụna ọsọkwala unu jide, welu na donate, join us. Ọgụ a na-anụ ọbụrụ nke ofu onye. Ọgụ Biafra abụrụ sọsọ ofu onye.
Kanu say Fulani problem. Because the prophecy where they see, now the prophecy they work against them. Now waiting they won't do, now they see for prophecy. No be waiting Yoruba won't do, now they see for prophecy. Even if Nigerian government no want to divide Nigeria, the world powers go divide Nigeria because of Biafra. So Biafra is the way. Every part of Nigeria we won't go, may they ready to go. As Biafra they go, and all of us come out through Biafra.
Yes. Biafrans, have you heard it? How can it be someone else that will value your presence, value your existence more than you? He said that Biafra is Yoruba Fulani problem, that it is not Yoruba problem, and that when Biafra goes, every other person goes, because we always set the pace and others will follow. Biafrans always set the pace and others follow. Now, Biafrans in South Africa are being sent away, and their economy is almost crumbling, collapsing, and they have started crying about the exit of immigrants. How can you call an African in another African nation an immigrant? Ndewo Samuel, thank you for joining us. How can you go to another African country and they will call you an immigrant? It is only when you go to a foreign country like Europe that you will be an immigrant. If you are in another African nation, you are just a visitor. Now they have asked Africans to leave. And South Africa is crying of their economy collapsing because the Igbos there are leaving. They are being airlifted from South Africa to go. Same thing will happen in Yoruba land. Any day that Biafrans decide to leave Yoruba, Lagos land, and Ibadan, they will collapse and crawl. That's what this father is saying here. That Igbos are no Yoruba problem. That Biafrans are problem for the Fulanis. Why are we Fulani problems? Because we refuse to be Islamized and Fulanized. That's why they see us as their enemy. And for those of you who are clamoring for P2B, go and hear what Kenneth Okonkwo is saying. Kenneth Okonkwo said that P2B has now been to 3 different parties. And one person which P2B used as his running mate has left Peter. Because they know that Peter is not serious. Peter is only a distraction to Biafrans. And the only solution for Nigeria is to separate and divide that country. Allow Biafrans to go. They don't love us. And we don't need them. We are not haters. They don't love us. We don't hate them. But we don't need them. Support your government. That is our goal right now. Your Prime Minister Mazio Genkere said that he is not a quitter. Therefore, if your leader is not quitting, where are you going to? You have to support him. This elderly father here is telling his people the truth. He is warning them. He is warning them. And I brought this video so that you will also hear and understand that if you don't value yourself, somebody values you. Somebody values you. Somebody knows your worth. He has been saying everything good about Biafra. That's why I brought his video. For you to understand, how can you hate yourself when even an outsider admires you? You don't know how beautiful you are, but an admirer is somewhere praising you. Support your government because the world knows what is going on. Don't be a quitter. Your leader is not a quitter. Your prime minister is not a quitter. Why are you going to quit? Support your government. Yes, my brother Samuel, all must hail Biafra.
Now, but not be that one I want talk. Wetin I want talk be say the powers that be want each unit stakeholder of Nigeria to have a good future. The sufferness wey Igbo people dey suffer and the genocide of Christians in Nigeria.
The sufferness where Igbos they suffer. How come that he is the one that knows that Biafrans are suffering? Because he observed it. He observed our hardship. The kind of narrow path that Fulanis are pushing us into. And we are there struggling to pull ourselves out. Right now, Nigeria government is after our prime minister. And what do you get? Some unscrupulous Biafrans. They don't want us to go. When we make one step forward, like Ngozi said, they will pull us 5 steps backward. But my people, Your agenda is dead on arrival. We are home and dry. That's what this father is reflecting on. And that is what I want Biafrans to get into their brain. Somebody is somewhere praising you, your beauty, admiring you, but you don't value yourself. It is a shameful thing. Support your government. Support our Prime Minister, Mazio Gekere. Support everything that has to do with Biafra. Because our Prime Minister he is not giving up. If your leader is not giving up, why will you give up like a coward? Why are we going to cow out? We must fight and get Biafra. That's what he is saying. That once Biafra goes, other nations in Nigeria will go. Nigeria is a contraption, a geographical expression. We must go. Ndewo Charles, thank you, my brother. Biafra must go. And what do? Finance and support. America is a great nation. Greatness is something you can write and pronounce. But in reality, you make yourself great. When America is referred to as a great nation, just reflect on the citizens that pays their tax to empower and enrich their nation. That Donald Trump is doing good in America, that Netanyahu is doing good in Israel, is because the citizens support their government financially. Donate your Ejema and Eje and support Mazio Genkere, support Biafra, because he is not giving up. Mazio Genkere is working all the way to giving us Biafra. Why are you looking back? Do not look back. Keep focused and look forward to achieving Biafra. The more they push us, the more we have the opportunity to go. A lot is going on in Nigeria. They abduct school children. School children. They abduct them. They abduct school children, carry them on motorbikes. Watch here and you will see what I'm saying. And children were carrying placard. We don't want to go to school, to be kidnapped. This is what they want to do. This is
the
always
weapon when they
what they
carry
want to achieve.
this
Look at
with the children when they
that
carry.
school child
Secondly, with the
in
gun where
uniform.
they with them,
Look
the
at them.
weapon when they carry.
Look at the school children
Not before Bush they foresee all this weapon. No.
in
Now
uniform.
somebody they supply them. And the government of Baba Tinubu is not doing anything about this. Make una see innocent children. What that they do to them? They carry them for bicycle, they walk up and down. Baba Tinubu, is this what you promised Nigerians? This.
Look at him. A school child. Do you see how this one was clutching on this child, on his throat, to make sure that these school children do not run away? Look at school children being abducted from schools. Is that what we want to wait and see? Ndewo Clement. Is that what you people want? Yes, Biafrans. We want Biafrans to support our freedom. Look at school children, the future of that region. Look at this Fulani man. If you look at him, you will see that he's a Fulani man. That is why this elderly father here is telling Tinubu that Biafra case and the Nnamdi Kanu is not Yoruba case. It is Fulani's case.
He don't reach the whole world. And because of that, they want make peace. Peace where we say political peace, where everybody go feel defend himself and stand by himself. That is the ultimate goal. And this is what our government should do to complement the effort of the American government. The American government now don't subdue all the cabals, negative cabals. Don't subdue all the powerful people. We know that all the chains where they put for the hand and leg of National Assembly, all the chains where they put for president hand. We know let her do what they in mind. American government initiative for Nigeria now. E don't comot those ones for road. So the presidents at the National Assembly should do the needful. So may we do friendly separation into cooperation.
Peaceful separation into cooperation. When I was following Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he said in one of those programs, I heard it from him, that when Biafra comes, we are willing to give oil to anybody. Assuming the Nigeria government now say, you go, because we are not compatible, but let us negotiate on the oil or resources sharing. Yes, let us negotiate on the oil or the whatever sharing. Onyendu have said it, that we are willing to give them the oil, provided we leave. But no, they also want you, including the oil and crude and gas, so that they will gather all their marauding Fulanis in the whole of Africa and settle in your land, infiltrate into your society, and destroy the fabric of your belief and worship. Yes, one of my brothers here said that what you do now shall determine if you are really a genuine Biafra. Found your freedom now. From the comment section, look at it displayed on the studio. Biafrans, rise up. Rise up. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ. Ndị be anyị tụrụ inu si na agadi nwanyị daa nda ada na abụ. Agụọ ife obu n'ụkpọ ọnụ. Mmili dolu n'eju, ọ dolu nwa nkịta. And your current leader, Mazi Ogenkere, he said that he is not a quitter. Why do you quit? Why do you want to quit? If you do not sponsor or support your government, who will do it for you? Biafra is not an individual enterprise or business. It is business for Biafrans. All Biafrans. Biafra bụ nke anyị niile. Ọ bụrụ an individual nation or nation for one person. No, no, no. Like Nigeria is a product for foreigners and Sokoto Caliphate. It is their estate, according to them. We are not troubling Nigerians. We are not fighting to rule Nigeria. We want to leave Nigeria. Leave. L-E-A-V-E. To leave Nigeria. We and Nigeria, the dangerous diversity, we fall in parallel line and we can never meet. We can never meet. Biafra is in parallel line with Nigeria and we can never meet. We can never meet. Biafrans, know this and set your mind at peace. And go and secure your territory and manage your resources. We are the ones now holding ourselves. We need to leave Nigeria, and the time is now.
Separation is friendly separation to cooperate at a higher level with respect and dignity. That is confederation. And with all the friends of Biafra now, they no go agree for that parliamentary when they talk. So
He said that he will turn to Biafra friends, that he will turn to our friends now, because we are not going to agree for any negotiation. Nigeria negotiates with terrorists. But Kashim Shettima, the vice president of Nigeria, he said that restructure his foot. Restructure my foot. That's what he said. Biafrans, are we going to sit in Nigeria listening to all these cock and bull stories? No, my people. We must leave Nigeria. And how do you do that? Ejema and Eje. Even if it is one Eje, they say that little drops of rain makes an ocean. You better come and register now, because Biafra is here. That's what our prime minister says. As you know, onye no mmadụ so na anụ isi ọnụ ya. He is at the Washington, D.C. on daily basis. He is there talking about Biafra, canvassing for our freedom. Because ndị be anyị aghọtara no America or foreigners ga-recognize anyị. Ime oge izizi fanasi gị jetu Yahoo onye nke a sịkwa sịrọ ndị men on ground, this and that, men on the sky. We appreciate them. We want them. We don't talk about defense on our platform. But the real truth is that you need foreigners to recognize you for you to gain your independence. Ndị be anyị ụfọdụ amara mmụnụ watakwa. You will ask yourself, why is it that we have a lobbyist? Why is it that we have a lawyer, Aman Dabri, and Washington and Madison, Elias Garcelos? We have them because if foreigners do not recognize you, you can never have Biafra. Ọ dị ka ọ na odoro ndị be anyị ụfọdụ anya. Odoro fa anya. Odoro ndị be anyị anya no foreigners ga-recognize anyị, and America recognize ya gị. Nna nwanne ife adịgo mma. Ọ bụrụ ndị a na-eche obodo, ndị na-eche obodo dị iche. We call them security men, the defense, and we don't discuss them here. Ndewo, my sister, Obi. Ndewo. Yes, Biafra is here. My sister said no negotiation. We can give them oil if they want. But that is not the only thing they want. They want your oil, they want your gas, they want your crude, they want your land to settle their people. They want you to abandon your religion. Ife Fulani chọrọ erika, mana o nwere any of ife fa chọrọ nka iji. The only thing I ga work hard, but our freedom, our recognition. America kpọrọ anokwu afa kita nke anya adilugo. Maka na ụfọdụ unu na-elo no ndị a na-echekwa obodo. No fanwa ga-ewetelu unu Biafra. My people oburu okwafa. O ife our prime minister na-eje ụtụtụ na anyasị na Washington DC. O ife ga-enye anyị Biafra. Dalo. Thank you, Obi. I love you all. Biafrans, I will never stop. Like I said, Arwadirom, unafugo ekechisi monu moyi. Manebu miya wepota. Ndi bem nasi mo kwa Arwadirom sifamba. Na-ejero m yesterday. Maka o jituru m ejitu yesterday. I have to come today. And by the special grace of God, aga m na-apụta ka a na-agwa unu ka unu nụ ya. This man na-admire Biafra. Na anyị bụ ndị ga-abụ anyị pụọ, udo adị na Nigeria, ndị ọzọ apụkwuo, fanwa bụ Yoruba pụọ, middle belt ga-apụ, Fulani ewelu Nigeria meli ife solfa. Anyị enwero any business with Nigeria dangerous diversity. That is what Nigeria is supposed to be. Nigeria has expired 2014. So many years ago. Ndewo, my sister. Thank you, Eukaria. You see, Biafrans. Thank you. Thank you, Obi. You see, Biafrans. Onwere ife dịka na ibe beautiful bride. Somebody a na-eme admire. But you don't even value your beauty. How can we leave this breji at the middle of the road for only Mazi Ogenkere? My people, is not fair. Izie mmadụ ọlụ, inyi ọgwụ ọ ga-eji wee lụọ ọlụ gị ọlụ, ibutelie nni ọ ga-eri, ikutelie mmiri. Onye na-alụlụ ụlọ ọlụ ọ na-erikwa ife. Unu chekie mgbe gara aga, ndị niile lụrụ ọlụ with Mazi onye ndu anyị, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they were all being paid. Nwoke anụnwa adakwu ya ụgwọ. Adakwu anyị nwa bụ ndị nke a ụgwọ. Ife niile anyị na-eme bụ voluntary. Kedu ife bụ na unu ama bịa fund your government? Ọkwa government a ga-ewetelu unu Biafra ma ọ bụ na unu aghọtara. Thank you. Daalụ. Thank you, Charles. Ndewo Chukwudi. Daalụ. Ife nji wete video okenye a bụ na ndị be anyị si na ife okenye nọ anyị wefu na nwata lie enu na ọmafia. The man ekwusighị ife niile. Ọ si that na Biafra bụ the key to the future of Nigeria. Na Biafra pụrụ na ududu we solie. Middle belt solie. Because the middle belters, when they were fighting for Nigeria in 1967, they never knew what awaits them. What is happening today? Even some of the Yorubas, somebody like Obasanjo, Adekunle said during the war that the only thing they did not shoot is the ground, because the ground doesn't move. That they shot at every movable thing. Yorubas have always been supporting the Fulanis, but today, Oyo, they have left their homes. Oyo people have left their homes. And this Yoruba father is crying out that if Biafra go, that they will also go. Because Babawo, he said that they cannot fight Fulanis alone. That was why he fought to keep Biafras. We are their big brother, but they don't want to accept it. We really don't care whether they accept us or not. We are living for good. So my people, to make Biafra great again, support. Go to our website www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org, all in small letter. Biafra must come. Anya may give up. We cannot compromise our freedom and our right to liberty. We are the golden, the goose that lays the golden egg. That's what this man is saying. But some of you don't seem to understand.
Men are thinking well, or else they will just jack Biafra come out, to become republic by himself. And once you do that, Yoruba nation too, they get name for United Nations. They could just give them their own. The middle better, where they expire anyhow, United Nations will give them their own republic. Niger Delta Republic don't stand. Therefore, government should play ball Do it before they do it for you. We must divide ourselves before they divide us.
We must divide ourselves before they divide us. Because that division is now get ready, set on your mass, go. That's the point we are now. Biafrans, don't give up. Anye bugagwa. Anye busigo this agwo. Ifo for the robokai chinitagwa. Don't give up. Nigeria can never, in fact, Nigeria is like a broken bottle. No mekwatarism. You cannot amend Nigeria. The stage it is right now. Now let me show you this video and listen to it. I will allow it to play and we will analyze it.
Towards
Because they know themselves.
this video is about the prophecies. What is going to be happening in Nigeria on the side of the Fulani from the 6th.
From day 6th.
of June to the 26th of March 2027. The Fulani terrorists will implement new strategies towards conquering and Islamizing Nigeria and Africa at large. They shall start funding private organizations in Nigeria. They will start giving giveaway to Nigerian youths. In other words, trying to buy the mind of the youths and making them see what they are doing as though it is beneficial to them. They will start paying huge amounts to traditional rulers across Nigeria in order for them to get more allocation and dominate the forest. Huge number of Nigerian youths will start considering this banditry as a lucrative business from now to December 2026. If you are in these places that I'm going to mention so far, please make sure that you're careful. The first place is Enugu, second Edo, third Imo, Kogi, Abia, Lagos, Abuja, Ebonyi. From now to December this year, 2026, this particular state that I mentioned so far must be very ready and equipped their security system, because there's going to be a lot of strike in these places that I mentioned so far. The Fulani agenda is to Islamize Nigeria because they know that if they can be able to get Nigeria, they will get the entire Africa Islamized. So the agenda has started already and they are on it. All you need to do is to realize the truth. And what is the truth? The government of Nigeria has no power. In the person of Tinubu, he has no power over the banditry. He's helpless, him himself, because of some particular things that he has signed as an agreement. So you have to protect yourself by yourself. For Fulani to succeed in Islamizing the whole of Africa, Nigeria is #1 country that is needed to do that successfully. Remember, Nigeria has the resources that it takes, it has the population that it takes for them to be able to capture the entire Africa sub-region. So for this reason, every African country should be able to support Nigeria in fighting the battle against terrorism, the fight against the headers, the fight against the Fulani headsmen and the terrorism that they are unleashing in the lives of Nigeria. Because if you feel you are safe from Fulani as other African country and it does not concern you, it is going to concern you. It's a matter of time. There will be a new WhatsApp group that will be created by the Fulani terrorists. And they are going to use this WhatsApp group to communicate the people that is going to be giving them vital information about their victims and some government officials that are actually their targets. This WhatsApp number shall have some particular number of members. And these members are going to be highly paid as the Lord lives. They are going to be highly paid. They are going to be paid millions monthly, all right, to be partakers of this particular WhatsApp group. The Nigerian military will lose a lot of men to the Fulani group, to the terrorist group, not by virtue of battle, no, but by virtue of negotiation. Banditry in Nigeria will become a very, very big lucrative business to many Nigerian youths because of poverty, because of starvation, because of lack of funds to feed or to survive. Then, in less than 4 months from now, the ISIS group are going to join the Fulani group, the existing Fulani group in Nigeria, to further unleash the greater terror in Nigerian soil. This is going to happen in less than 4 months from now. Today is the 6th of June, 2026. There is a negotiation going on between the Fulani existing terrorist group in Nigeria and the ISIS for them to join them in Nigeria. And when this conversation gets successful, the Fulani group are going to introduce a new techniques in extracting ransom from their victims, where they use Bitcoin to take their money from their victims. From today, the 6th of June to the 28th of March 2027, Nigeria will almost be on the ground. Nigeria shall be like a place where people run away from. A lot of people are going to run away from Nigeria. Nigeria is going to be deserted to a point that some corporate bodies and government agencies are going to start complaining about the desertion in their offices. And when this starts happening, something will suddenly happen in Nigeria that is going to change everything. And Nigeria is going to be bright after this whole thing.
Now, I have left it to play till this point. Tell me, he is a prophet, and these are his own prophecy. He said, full prophecy. Compare what this man prophesied about. He is either an ordinary prophet, an ordinary religious group, or a Fulani prophet. I don't know. Compare what he prophesied with two things. One is what Bdia Amalafia said. Is there any difference from what he is saying now with what Bdia Amalafia told us? And secondly, compare everything he's saying now or he has said with what is going on in Nigeria. No difference. Let no one joke or play with this prophecy, because everything he said, almost half has happened, and similar thing is happening. Now, I showed you people video here about school children being kidnapped by this same Fulani. When you are using force on someone, you are not just instilling fear into them. It is a warning that you are coming to do more harm than good. That is that. Now, if we go to this place, let me look for the place where people are running away from their homes, and you will understand what he is saying. Look at it. Are people not running away from their homes? The reporter of this very video said that this is in worry. This is in worry. That this thing, that movement is in worry. Tell me, my people, whether people leaving their homes is not included in what this very man prophesied. And this is just the early stage, just half of the year, 2026. And he prophesied into 2027 that worse things than this will happen. Hello, William Ndewo. Thank you for joining us. Biafrans, you should come and hear and understand that your safety is not guaranteed in Nigeria, but in Biafra land. And for that reason, you must support Biafra, Republic government in exile, and the Prime Minister leading us to our destination. We must leave. Don't forget that Oduduwans want to seriously leave. Why did they want to leave? Because Nigeria is not working for them. But why are they now? Fulani are very smart. They kept Tinubu there in order to keep Yorubas supporting them. But trust me, I don't know whether Tinubu is going to survive this move and the push. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that Tinubu is going to survive it. Because you will look here and you will see that protest, mass protest is going on. These are Nigerian youths. They always misplace their priorities. Tinubu must go is not the solution. What I suggest they should have been doing is shouting, divide Nigeria now. Separation is the only solution. Yes, separation is the only solution, like that elderly father clearly and openly said. Tinubu must go will never solve the problem of Nigeria. It will never. Now, this very prophet, what he prophesied, let us look into it a little bit.
This video is about the prophecies, what is going to be happening in Nigeria on the side of the Fulani from the 6th of June to the 26th of March 2027. The Fulani terrorists will implement new strategies towards conquering and Islamizing Nigeria and Africa at large.
Are you hearing it? I know that what South Africans are doing now, that I don't like it, but I will use it as a reference. I've been to South Africa twice. When you get to South Africa, you can never see one mosque. Just like in China. Even though that China is supporting Iran, supporting Nigeria, China is like, I don't know, onwere ife ndị be anyị na-akpọ akpị nkịta. Ọbịa tanye gị na arụ na amị gị. Ọ mịsịa ọ pụọ. China is taking our coal in Enugu. They are taking gold in Zamfara. They are taking crude oil. So they will support Nigeria. But in their nation, their country, they don't have Islamic religion. Not even one mosque. The one they had, they bulldozed it. I showed it here on this platform. In South Africa, you can never see one mosque there. They don't allow Islam. That is exactly what is going to happen in Biafra land. Hello, Nsi, how are you? Where is Tutos? So, Biafrans, when we are talking like this, when we use videos like this, it's not that it is a fantastic video, but as long as it is telling you what is going on in Nigeria, the world need to know. The world need to hear what is going on in Nigeria. Nigeria want to Islamize everybody within the region so that they can capture the whole of Africa. Impossible. It can never happen. My people, we will not allow Nigeria with their terrorism to get away with all this blue murder. We will not.
They shall start funding private organizations in Nigeria. They will start giving giveaway to Nigerian youths. In other words, trying to buy the mind of the youths and making them see what they are doing as though it is beneficial to them. They will
Yes, the way they are going to do it. Let me expatiate on that. You all know that during the war, Baba will introduce this method to them to keep us hungry so that when we are dying of hunger, we will have no option but to surrender. And my people, that was exactly what happened. Because Ojukwu saw what was going on. Not that they conquered us. People dying of hunger. They blocked all the airports, all the seaports. Gowon did that. Babawo, a Fulani, a Yoruba man. Gowon, a Middle Beltan from Plateau. You see it. They were fighting to maintain one Nigeria because they are scared of the Fulanis. And they were working for them. Unu nendi Fulani anya fadeli ni faraka nwoke. Inweriki fu dimpa na Fulani land. So they are very lazy. That's why they carry gun at all times. Very protective, but they are killing others. Babawo was the finance minister. And after the war, Babawo gave us 20 pounds. And Gowon fought to maintain Nigeria as one, using his TV and Ekpoto, huge men, to fight Biafrans. Ojukwu gave up. He said, instead of his people to be dying of hunger, we did not surrender because they were defeating us. No, my people. Ojukwu did it on a humanitarian grounds because he does not want our people to be dying of hunger. And Babawo and Gowon succeeded. After the war, they gave us 20 pounds. They gave us 20 pounds just to make you feel the pain. And today, go to Biafra land, the people, they gave 20 pounds. If you go to our villages, oh my God, it's like Dubai, yo. But think of how Biafra will be when we are finally home as a government. Before you get a visa coming to Biafra, you will clean sweat. Or Gadi ki a visa, ije America. Even worse. Because the condition we will place on it, not even any mosque cook water na Biafra land. Aga tax Ndi that mosque dị na their land before a bulldozer ya. We are not going to. So what he is saying that they are going to pay our youths money. That's why they kept us hungry during the war. And they're still keeping us hungry. Our people in the homeland are dying of hunger. Even in Lagos, no money, no food. Because of this agenda. And that's why as a prophet, he is prophesying over this method of keeping people hungry. You know that in a situation of war, keeping people hungry and dividing people is a tool of war. So they want to divide Biafrans. They have already started it. What is the difference? They are divided. That one is the other one. The next one is keeping you hungry. So that when they give you 1 million or 2 million naira, you will appreciate it. Something you would have made by yourself. Because our people are business-oriented people. We are not lazy people. Onye Igbo chọọ ịbụ a farmer. Ọbụla a farmer wee luo n'isi. We are farmers with dignity. We are laborers with dignity. We do anything a Biafra man is doing. They will do it till the end. We don't do anything haphazardly. Yes, when Biafra comes, and that is what they are preventing. Before you enter Biafra, you will be scrutinized, because we are very thorough in everything we do. We are in business. We will have 3 or 4 boys working, learning how to trade. We are doctors. We will learn how to doctor you, mentor you medically, and you will be satisfied. Or we are teachers. We will make sure that we give children excellent education. Biafrans are no nonsense people. That's the Fulani jealousy. That's their pain. That's their headache. And these are foreigners coming to our ancestral home to control us. And they think that they will succeed. Impossible. It will look to them as if they are succeeding because their government. Are you people hearing of Kashim Shettima? He is quiet. Nobody hears his name anywhere. Very clever man. Mano onye oka amamife nwo, onye oka amamife nie ya. So Biafrans, where am I going to? Learn it that these people pursuing you are not giving up. Why would you give up? Come with your donation. Go to our website. Our website is not locked. It is open 24 hours. Go to your browser on Google. Type www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org and you will donate, no matter how little. Donate for us to get out of Nigeria. Everything that everybody is saying goes against Nigeria. Everybody is talking about how Nigeria government is not giving up in terrorism. You have heard this guy. Now, let me try and show you where some of them are in the parliament crying over a man that is called Mele Kyari. Mele Kyari. That's his name. Mele Kyari. Like Abba Kyari. This man, they said that he is making away with trillions of money from NNPC. NNPC. Are you people hearing it?
Mr. Chairman, this committee must have the courage, the will to deploy its powers as enunciated in the Nigerian Constitution and issue warrant, not tomorrow, today, and bring Melia Carey, even dead or alive, in law. They what we call habeas corpus. Even if he's dead, we want to see the body. And he will account. As you say, here lies a man who died without accounting for his alleged crime that rose into trillions of naira. We are not talking of billions of naira. At the time when the country is borrowing money, we have huge sources of money that have not been accounted for. There are serious issues not raised by laymen, raised by competent auditors. And the man is joking. Where did he have the money to pay for his medical bill in Germany? Those who are dying here, what happens to them? So I think that it is not for us to try to amend the rules that we have already agreed on. Having failed repeatedly, a serious failure, we cannot condone it. And number two, sir, you are a corporate man, we all have our backgrounds. My locality cannot be represented by a person. He's no longer a managing director. And his responsibility is to account for his actions as MD. He cannot be represented in that capacity. And so to tolerate it is for us to be collectively guilty, individually and collectively, of not having the will. And in fact, it's about will.
It goes without saying that the former CEO of NNPCL has no regard and respect for this committee. It also goes without saying that he has no defense on the allegation leveled against him over corruption while in office. Therefore, waiting for the CEO of NNPCL again will amount to what we call in law wild geese chairs, and I will be part of that. I thereby second the motion, using our powers as given to us by the Constitution, to order for the arrest of Mr. Kyari, the former CEO of NNPCL. I so second. Thank you.
Now, Biafrans, what are they talking about? They are talking about the oil money from our land that a man called Mele Kyari, he lives in Abuja and he goes to work with helicopter in Port Harcourt every morning. Think of the financial inconvenience that only transporting himself, he cannot live in Port Harcourt. He lives in Abuja, where they hide their stolen money, where they live like kings and queens in Abuja. And every morning, a pilot will be paid. Fuel will be put in that helicopter that chauffeurs him from Abuja to Port Harcourt every morning. And they said that 210 billion is missing. And this Fulani man cannot account for it. And nobody is talking about it. This is a report from African Independent Television, AIT. Biafrans, these are our oil money. We have no hold on our natural resources. What will show that you are a Biafra, full blood, that you want Biafra to come? How do you show? If not to support support your government, support your prime minister. These are the only two people, only two things we need to support now. Your prime minister and your government. Because Nigeria can never be amended. There is no solution to Nigeria. The damages, no repairer, no mechanic can mechanize the damage in Nigeria. Nigeria has broken, deteriorated to such a level that no mechanic, if it is a vehicle, can repair it. It has broken like a drinking glass. And whenever a glass is broken, no repairs than to trash it. These are money. That's how they sponsor terrorism. If you trace the movement of that money, 210 billion, think of how much in exchange rate, how much dollar or pounds that money will be. Yet, Tinubu is still borrowing money for his election. Tinubu is keeping quiet. He does not care. Children were abducted by terrorists. Tinubu and his wife, none of them talked. Why would Tinubu's wife go to America instead of Tinubu? Because if Tinubu goes to America, he will be arrested for the crime he committed before becoming a president in America. The wife got there and was begging America to please come and bomb Nigeria terrorists again, because the thing that her husband signed, according to this prophet that I played, that thing he signed, he can never break it. Because if he starts putting his eye in their terrorism activities, he will break the covenant. Now, I have another video before I call it a day. I have another video. Let me go there. Biafrans, ndị be anyị si, o egbuolu ntị ewu ma ọ gbuoli efi before ntị anụ ife. You have all seen all this. Listen to this now.
I've been to tell you about the highest military appointment will be the CDS, and aside that, then get other appointment will cover all the military arms. We get the chief of naval staff, we get the chief of air staff, we get the inspector general of police, and we get the chief of army staff. We can't get the Algatapata of them all, the chief of defense staff. Now, if he reach where chief of naval staff go act, him they fear. He reach where chief of air staff go act, him they fear. He reach where chief of army staff go act, him they fear. He reach where inspector general of police go act, him they fear. He reach where chief of defense staff, the organ of them all go act, him they fear. Now that will not be the end. Who them they fear? Now make I leave the chiefs. Nigerians will never reason this thing where they talk before. If all the chiefs they fear to act when it come to this terrorism issue, to neutralize them, the matter of all the whole armed forces for Nigeria, they fear. You don't ask yourself who him they fear. Now, aside that, say them the chiefs they fear. During the time when Jonathan the president, he make one statement. He said these people they in cabinets, and he throw in the towel. As in he accept defeat. If to say no accept defeat, the kind calls where he dead alone. In fact, they for kill him. Jonathan, who
the president they fear. Aside Jonathan, Jesus, when IBB write in book, when him they confess of some things, when they admit that truly Abiola won the election. Now, IBB been confessed. Say, if to say him no annul June 12th election, then for kill him. Who be those people? Apart from that, your present presido, here waiting Hajia talk. When they interview Hajia, make we hear him.
What is your blueprint for us? He told me
You can't go on like this.
that he doesn't have anything for us. I said, you mean, sir, you don't have a blueprint? He said, I can't have a blueprint because if I have a blueprint, I'll be stepping on too many toes and they might even kill me.
He say he gonna step on too many toes and then fit kill him.
Biafrans, did you hear that? This is just an eye-opener. It is not a fairy tale. This is reality. Reality. Insecurity in Nigeria. The terrorism in Nigeria. Who are all these people afraid of? Who is Tinubu afraid of? Who are those toes that he will be stepping on? These are the people stopping us from going home. But you know what? God has ordained it. Biafrans must go. And make no mistakes. All these people that they have shown you here, including Babangida, a military leader, they were all afraid of somebody. Those are the same people that brought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu back to Nigeria. They are the same people that stretched their hands to Finland to detain Mazi Simon Ekpa. They are the same people now stretching their hands to America because they believe that they are untouchable. They believe that they own Nigeria. But one mistake they are making is that they cannot reach our God. God is the ultimate. And Chukwu Okike Abiama is with us. And if God is with you, he will fight your battle for you. It is there in Exodus, chapter 14, verse 14. Do not worry. I will fight your battle and you will be at peace. Exodus chapter 14, verse 14. God is fighting our battle. All these people that he showed here, all the service chiefs, the head of police, the head of Navy, the head of Air Force, the head of Army, and this Onye Wayo that is standing here in the person of Tinubu. All the calls of the Yoruba elders that he should retract his step, he's not hearing it. Rather, he still wants to borrow money. He still wants to borrow money to run for a re-election. Their election is their business. But Biafrans, what is our business? Our business is that we have to fund our government in exile to support our prime minister to get Biafra for us. Yes, it is ordained by God, my sister. No man born of a woman can stop Biafra from coming. They don't know what is coming for them. But we Biafrans, we must continue to talk. We must continue to donate and fund our freedom. We are in alliance with America and nobody can stop it. Nobody. When I say nobody, nobody can stop Biafra from coming. Nobody. They cannot stop Biafra. from coming, because Biafra is our nation. We are not going to negotiate with anybody. Nobody, no negotiation. We are not going to negotiate with anybody. Now, listen to this video. This guy is called Oluwaseun. Listen to him.
Now Tinubu go finish Nigeria last. Abeg, take your time. Tag first Abu Dhabi Bank. Abu Dhabi Bank. Tinubu is about to borrow $5 billion. Tinubu is about to borrow $5 billion. Abu Dhabi Bank, don't borrow anybody $5 billion. All the money they are borrowing into Nigeria, we are not seeing it. Abu Dhabi Bank, don't borrow Tinubu any money. Abu Dhabi Bank, don't borrow Tinubu money. Don't lend Nigeria money. Don't lend us money. Our country is rich.
Our country is rich because of our oil money. The money that they were talking in House of Assembly by the senators, 210 billion unaccounted for. And Ashimole was demanding for Mele Kyari, dead or alive. All that money goes into purchasing weapons to keep fighting for jihad that prophet prophesied about. The money they are borrowing, if they use it expeditiously or religiously, people will not be crying for hunger. Hospitals will not be running out of medical equipment to treat sick people. Electricity will be available. But when this money comes, Tinubu and his contractors will share the money. One for buying of war equipment and one for his political re-election. How much money has Nigeria borrowed from World Bank? How much money has Nigeria borrowed from China? How much money have they borrowed all over the world? From America. America gives Nigeria aid. And America threatened that if they do not stop this terrorism going on, that they will stop their aid. And their foreign minister, Tuga, was shaking like jelly. Tuga, their foreign minister, was shaking. Now they have taken that position from Tuga and gave it to Bianca, Secretary of State. This boy, Shehu or Shego, is a Yoruba boy. You heard him. I'm not the one who said it. I'm only analyzing him. That is my disclaimer. Before I tell you anything, I must bring the video and expatiate on it. And you will hear the speaker telling you the situation of things. Anything that goes against Nigeria, that's what we bring here to the world. To understand that this is what only Biafrans has been undergoing till today. It is now like a rain falling on every roof. I will copy the link, place it on the comment section. Anybody who wants to talk should join me on the studio, or in a few minutes, I will be gone. Biafrans, do not allow yourselves or your children to fall into this trap of being radicalized or giving money.
We start paying huge amounts to traditional rulers across Nigeria in order for them to get more allocation and dominate the forest. Huge number of Nigerian youths will start considering this banditry as a lucrative business.
Yes, this is the nitty-gritty of this program. For our people to be aware of the plan of these Fulanis. They are not going anywhere. That's what Gumi said. They are not going anywhere. They must live with us. That's what Gumi said. Not me. I'm only repeating Gumi. So what this prophet or this reporter of this prophecy is telling you here is the Fulani agenda. Enugu, Ebonyi, Abia, Anambra, Ebonyi, Cross River, River State, as they call you people. Because when Biafra comes, it will be renamed. They will all be renamed because we are not Southeast. What does Southeast mean? It's not our language. All our states will bear our name. It will be our name. We are not dogs that you come and name. We are human beings. We have right to our freedom. And we must take total control of our benefit and our interest. Anything that concerns us, Biafra first.
From now to December 2026. If you are in these places that I'm going to mention so far, please make sure that you're careful. The first place is Enugu, second, Edo, third, Imo, Kogi, Abia, Lagos, Abuja, Ebonyi. From now to December this year, 2026, this particular state that I mentioned so far must be very ready and equipped their security system because there's going to be a lot of strike in these places that I mentioned so far.
A lot of strike. They are already striking. The people of Warri, they are running, leaving their homes. They are already in Warri. They are even in all these states that he mentioned. Only that it's either God that is keeping them or they are waiting for instruction. You know how Fulanis, how they behave. They have no value. Recently, Fa Belundi Army, 9 soldiers, Befonu. The video is there, but you know that this platform, YouTube and Facebook, I make we come with you. Befonu, 9 soldiers. Welu metu acha Befonu. Ebonyi, Enugu, Anambra, Imo. Let everybody, all your youths, beware. Onyana kwana Fulani ego, ani Biafra ga-etigbukwa onye anwa. Onyana kwana Fulani ego. Ndị nọ na Abuja falibe ego.
Fulani agenda is to Islamize Nigeria because they know that if they can be able to get Nigeria, they will get the entire Africa Islamized. So, the agenda...
This prophecy had always been made known, clearly, openly. Even Obida Amalafia said something like this. I just feel that this young man is not in Nigeria because they will be looking for him. The way they got Obida Amalafia and unalived him.
Has started already and they are on it. All you need to do is to realize the truth. And what is the truth? The government of Nigeria has no power. In the person of Tinubu, he has no power over the banditry. He's helpless, him himself, because of some particular things that he has signed.
Have you heard it? That's exactly what that soldier read. The soldier that I played some minutes ago. The soldier I played his video some minutes ago. The soldier, you know, he made mention of it. He made mention of it. Listen to this. When we are here, say anything for the hearing of the whole world that Nigeria is doing. You are welcome.
Here's what's happening in Nigeria is jihad. It's the exact same thing that happened on October 7 by Islamists when they broke into Israel and murdered Jews yelling Allahu Akbar. It's the exact same thing that ISIS terrorists did to the Yazidis in Iraq. It's the exact same thing that happened in Lebanon. Here's the only difference between what's happening today in Nigeria versus what happened 1400 years ago when the Muslim Arab invaders came to Persia is that back then people did not have cameras, but today they do. It is 100% jihad. We've seen it before. This is how the Islamist playbook always happens.
It is jihad. That's what that young prophet warned us about. Jihad. This girl says that she is an Iranian. She knew, and she knows that the same method, the same agenda in Iran is what Nigeria is replicating. And this is Tuga, the man with white beard. And this is a British public influencer interviewing them. And in this interview, Tuga is always fighting the lady. Fighting the lady. That is Nigeria for you. No respect whatsoever for anybody, let alone women. They don't regard women as anything.
Well, I don't think that the foreign minister was denying that bad things have been happening. He's just denying that it constitutes a genocide and that the numbers of reported
because his
deaths
government
of
is a part of it.
Of murders of Christians.
Because his government is part of it. As Piers Morgan tried to talk about it, that he is not denying, but he's denying genocide. The lady told Piers Morgan that the government sponsors them.
I think his government is complicit.
Right now,
you have an Islamist government in Nigeria. One of the things that he didn't mention to you is that typically it's been a constitutional convention in Nigeria that if the prime minister is Muslim, then if the president is Muslim, then the vice president is Christian. If the president is Christian, then the vice president is Muslim. This is intended to have a proper representation of the Nigerian population. Right now, you have a Muslim president, and then they decided to choose a Muslim vice president, and so there is actually no Christian representation in the Islamist government. By the way, this is a government that is working closely behind the scenes with the Islamic Republic of Iran. You should ask.
Did you hear that? Did you hear her explanation? That Nigeria has a constitution written down that whenever a Muslim is the president, the vice will be a Christian. So to harmonize and balance the relationship between the two Christian or religious faith, that harmony is not there. She said that now they have president as a Muslim and his the vice president also a Muslim, and that denies Christian proper representation. Christians are not represented. That similar thing is what is happening in Iran. The template of Iran is Nigeria template. As the prophet said, that their agenda is to Islamize the whole Nigeria and the whole, Africa in general. So Biafrans, the ball is on our court. Support your government. Support Biafra Republic government in exile. Support Mazi Ogenkere, our prime minister. And my people, make no mistakes. All will be well. I will love you and leave you here, my people. I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to bless you. Bless you all, my people. Do not forget, after tomorrow, next tomorrow is Saturday, when our fundraising is due. Come and join us. Join us. Now we have this. Yes. Hello, my sister Doris. Thank you so much for joining. We now have Biafra Special Operations Command and Biafra Defense Intelligence Agency and the rest of it, 4 of them, for our defense. Support them. Support them, Biafrans. Okoko on them during the war. He said, no onye ndị ilo gbara gburugburu na-eche ndụ ya nche mgbe niile. Ụmụ Biafra, unu alarụkwa n'ụla. As this prophet said, they are coming. That's why they are keeping you people hungry. They are coming to share money to you people, to radicalize you. Do not accept. If you accept, anyị nwa bụ ndị okenye, anyị agogokwa ọfọ. Onye ọbụla ga-agba mgba, gbagide Biafra, gaa nata ego, lie, wee fight against Biafra. Ani Biafra ga-egbu onye anwa. Abụ m mother. Akpụrụ m mmiri n'ọnụ. I am saying the truth. Anybody ga-agbagide anyị mgba maka disi nwere onwe anyị na-achọ. Ani Biafra ga-egbu onye afọ. Gbuo gị nwụọ pii. So, if you want to live, support. If you cannot support, do not sabotage. If you are sabotaging Biafra, Ani Biafra ga-elisi gị. If you sabotage Breji, Ani Breji ga-elisi gị. We are not joking. Unu na-eme anya n'iru na afụ na ma abụrụzi nwata. Abụrụzi m nwa boyoyo. No. Abịara m ebe a ịkpa nganga. No. Anọ m ebe a to support whoever supports Breji. Ime kata sabotage ya, nata penny, 1 kobo, nata n'isi Biafra, ki wee megide Biafra. Ani Biafra ga-eli gị. Lie gị, lie ife niile dị gị n'azụ. Ọfọ ka m na-agọ ife a. Mụnwa, ndị Igbo na-asị na ọfọ na ogu. Ịgọla onye ọzọ, ịgọla onwe gị. Chineke nna bi n'igwe, any day m decide ịnata ego ka m wee lie wee megide Breji, ma megide anybody na fight for ọbịbịa Biafra, biko Ani Biafra were isi m. Iwu bụ na Biafra ga-abịarịrị. Ọkwa ifuru all this gra Nigeria na-eme. Ndị oyibo si na empty vessel makes the most noise. O nwere ebe fa ji azụ eje. They are just putting fears into us. They are cowards. Because if you are a man, you come out to fight with your bare hands. Iwefu na ụmụ oke anụ nwa na-ebugharị egbu, ụmụ ọchịcha na onwere ebe olulu fa na our men. If you want to fight with your bare hands, you come out. But fa na-ebugharị egbe, etu afa na-ara ka oke na-ataji. So my people, don't give up. Biafra is here. Our Prime Minister Mazio Genkere, he said that he is not a quitter. Are you going to quit? He is fighting for Biafra to come. And you people are seeing all the signs. Look at this one. A new one formed recently, unveiled recently, or in America. And like the Yoruba daddy said, that Biafra is the future of Nigeria. If we go, that day Oduduwa, we go. You see it. People are admiring you. My people, don't fall for cheap blackmail, because all these guns they are carrying up and down. Oh, if ndị Igbo na-akpọ ikebala onye egwu. Nkiri ka a na-ekiri ododo ejiri ododo news. Okirikiri ka a na-agbukwu ose jiri adali enu. We are Biafrans. You should know your value. We are God's chosen people. Don't disappoint God and don't disappoint our ancestors. Come and support Biafra. We are not going to go back. Enough is enough. And the time is now. Support our government. My people, I will love you and leave you. I have appointment somewhere. Unumana Roma, as I said, see the way I tied everywhere up because of cold. I can wait Biafra. Don't shake. Don't have a shaky mind. No. Anyị bụ dike. Anyị bụ ụmụ agụ. Agụ bi n'ọfịa mana agụ ada ata afịfịa. Anyị na-adọgbu adọgbu before anyị elie. Don't be weak-minded. Sọọsọ ofeke ka ọ na-agba agwa ife ga-emie ofeli isi tinye n'ime ọfịa. That's why ndị Igbo ji eyi isi agụ. Agụ, lion lives in the bush. Lion does not eat grass. Lion eats solid food. You are children of tiger, lion, lionesses. Do not give up. Fulanis are cowards. That's why they carry gun. We are not asking you to bring us gun. We want you to come and donate. We are peace-loving people. Do not give up. So, Biafrans, be ready. It is not over until it is completely over. Biafra we must get. Fulanis are foreigners from Futajalon. They cannot take our land. They cannot take our land. They are not peaceful. They are very violent. So, Biafrans, I love you all. Peace, progress, unity, and equity. Onye ndị ilo gbalụ gburugburu na-eche ndụ ya nche mgbe niile. Ụmụ Biafra, unu alarụkwanụla. Bye bye from here. I love you all this much. Don't give up. Mbelede ka eji amadike. Asi na mbelede nye dike, mana mbelede ka eji amadike. Gosi na ifunu ji wee bụrụ Biafrans. Bye from here.